So, you're a solo founder, right? You've built this amazing product, but it feels like you're shouting into the void. If you're struggling to get noticed, you're definitely not alone. Today, we're going to break down a really powerful AI-driven system that flips that script, turning marketing from a chore you hate into your biggest engine for growth. All right, let's get into it. Let's be real. This might be a tough pill to swallow, but it is the honest-to-God truth of the market. A brilliant product that nobody knows about might as well not exist. But here's the good news. We're going to show you exactly how to get seen, not just once, but consistently and in a way that actually works. In the past, consistent marketing meant this, just brutal 20-hour-a-week grind, time that a solo founder just does not have. But that's all changed. Look at this. AI gives you this insane leverage, collapsing that massive time suck into a focused, super effective 5-hour system. And that's the power we're going to unpack today. Okay, so why do so many awesome products just fail? It's a classic problem, something I call the founder's marketing trap. And trust me, it's this subtle, super dangerous place where great ideas just go to fizzle out. This trap is built on these common myths that we tell ourselves. I'll build the perfect thing, then I'll worry about marketing. We think it means we have to burn a ton of cash on ads. Or we feel like it's kind of sleazy, when really, great marketing is just teaching. It's showing people how you can solve their problem. But the biggest mistake? That 80-20 split. Spending all your energy building with nothing left in the tank to tell the world that your amazing thing even exists. So how do we get out of this trap? Well, the answer isn't to just market harder. No. The answer is to build a system, a growth engine that works for you, even when you're sleeping. And this is that system, the AI marketing flywheel. So forget about those one-off campaigns, right? The ones that just burn you out and you have to start from scratch every time. This is a repeatable process, an engine. Every single thing you do adds to the last one. Your efforts compound week after week, creating this powerful momentum that starts to grow all by itself. Okay, so let's pop the hood and see what makes this thing tick. The key here, the really crucial part, is understanding these 6 interconnected pieces. Once you see how they all lock together, you can build this engine for your own business. First up, content creation. And look, it all starts here. But this doesn't mean you need to become some kind of content guru overnight. Nope. It just means you start systematically answering your customers' questions and sharing what you know. It's about being useful, pure and simple. And this is where AI is an absolute game changer. You're not the writer anymore. You're the editor. You're the director. So instead of staring at that dreaded blank page, you just give a topic to an AI like Claude. It spits out a detailed outline. You look it over, you pick the best parts, and you tell it to expand on those. Then all you have to do is edit, add your own voice and your own stories. This workflow can take you from like 2 posts a month to 10, easy, and you get back 8 to 12 hours a week. All right, you've created some awesome content. That's great, but that's only half the story. Because content that nobody sees might as well not exist. So let's talk about distribution. And guess what? Automation is your secret weapon here too. You can use a tool like Buffer to schedule a whole week of social media posts in about 30 minutes. But here's a little pro tip for you. Don't just set it and forget it. When your posts go live, jump in and spend 10 minutes replying to comments. That's what gets the engagement going. At the same time, a tool like Kit is automatically emailing your new stuff to subscribers, and Google's Search Console becomes your roadmap, showing you exactly what's working so you can do more of it. So why are we doing all this? Creating content, distributing it? What's the end game? Well, it's all about attracting the right people, the people who actually have the problem you solve. This is how you start building an audience that you own. And this right here illustrates why your email list is your single most valuable asset. Think about it. You don't own your followers on social media. Some algorithm does. But your email list, that's yours. It's a direct, reliable way to talk to people who've literally raised their hand and said, yeah, I want to hear from you. Okay, think of your website as the sun in your solar system. It's the hub. It's the center of your universe. It's the one place where all your content lives, where Google sends you free traffic, and, most importantly, it's where you turn a curious visitor into a loyal email subscriber. All right, component 5. Now listen up, because this is probably the biggest missed opportunity I see with founders. It's all about going to the places where your ideal customers already hang out and just being there. And the strategy here is dead simple. Just be helpful. genuinely helpful. Don't sell. Go to the subreddits, the Discord servers, the LinkedIn groups where your people are. Answer their questions. And hey, when it actually makes sense, share a link to an article you wrote that solves their exact problem. You do that over time, and you stop being some random person pitching something, and you start being a trusted voice. And finally, after all that work, the content, the distribution, building that trust, it all funnels down to this one critical moment, the conversion. This is when someone who trusts you, who values what you've shared, lands on your product page. Your only job at that point is to be crystal clear about the value you offer. Okay, so that's the system. But what does it actually look like when you put it to work? What can you really expect as a busy solo founder? The magic here really is in the compounding. It starts small, but it builds. In just 3 months, working only 5 to 8 hours a week, you could have a few hundred email subscribers. Fast forward to month 6, and you're looking at 1,000, maybe 2,000 subscribers. Now you've got a real audience. And by the end of a year, you built a genuine asset for your business that brings in new customers pretty much on autopilot. So this marketing flywheel is an amazing engine, right? It's super powerful, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. To build a business that actually lasts, you need the complete system. So let's zoom out for a second. And it all hinges on one massive fundamental mindset shift. You have to go from product-first thinking to market-first thinking. You stop just building something cool and hoping people stumble upon it. Instead, you start by solving a specific problem for a specific group of people, a group that you're building a relationship with from the very first day. So we've gone deep on the marketing part, which is huge, but it's just one phase of the whole founder journey. A complete system guides you through all of it. First, you validate your idea so you don't waste your time. Then you build the thing with AI helping you. Then you market it with the flywheel we just talked about. And finally, you scale it all like a real CEO. And that's exactly why we built AI for Founders. It's the playbook I really wish I'd had when I was starting out. It's designed to walk you through every single stage with AI as your co-pilot the entire way. So, if you found this flywheel system useful, this is the whole shebang. So here's the bottom line. With the right system, just one person, you, can now do what used to take an entire marketing department. The leverage is real, the framework is clear, and the opportunity for founders has never, ever been this big. Now go build.